Hi everyone, it's Jaya here from Epicenter Healing. Welcome back to our channel. If you would like to book a session with us, you can do so at our website www.epicenterhealing.com. And if you would like to take a look at the rest of the videos on our channel, please give us a like, a share, and please subscribe to our channel. It helps us to continue to make these videos, and it makes it worthwhile for us as well as worthwhile for all of you. Please share our videos with people who you feel it's going to help. When we watch videos, other people that we love, or people that we just know, or people that we cross paths with, their thoughts come to us, and if it comes strongly while you're watching this video, please share it with them, because this video may well help them. And please keep it in mind when you're looking at our other videos. If you have thoughts of your friends, your families, your acquaintances, please share a video with them, because you could well be helping them to shift into a higher vibration and shift into the next chapter of their life. So we're all serving each other. Epicenter Healing, myself, Mukesh, we are serving you, and you are then serving others. This then leads to the rays of consciousness, the rays of the collective consciousness, which we are needing in this upcoming shift. So let's go straight into the video today. I just finished a meditation under my favorite tree. If you watch my other videos, you'll also know that this tree and I have a very special connection. And I've been around this tree in a lot of my spiritual awakenings. And yes, more than one. I'm laughing because my friends and the people that I know in the spiritual community, as well as the self-development community, they always notice when I say spiritual awakenings with an S. So yes, we can have more than one spiritual awakening. And many of our spiritual awakenings, they can be a rude awakening. They can be challenging. And when we overcome and get through the awakening, we become a bigger, brighter soul, a better person, and we serve humanity at a stronger level. So there is a purpose. I wanted to share that because it came through strongly. Okay, right, let's go into the video. How do I open my third eye? So there will be a lot of information on third eye, and I would love for you to be very careful with what information you will take in. I want you to be very mindful about who you are listening to. When you are looking for a practitioner or anybody to do with your chakra system, please have a look at their background. So have a look, have they done any educational qualifications? Do you know any of their clients who are not their friends? Have you seen them before, maybe doing other sessions or with clients? Or have they got, a background, a reputation, an evidence that they are who they are? And the reason I'm saying that is because your third eye and your energy systems are very precious. So who you let in, you need to make sure that they are credible. And I'm saying that out of love, purely out of love, because I want you to get the most out of your life. So back to third eye. This area is located in between the eyebrows. It's also called the ajna. So it's the third eye area. And we could also say it's located in the middle of your forehead, about 1.5 centimeters down from the middle. So if you place the tip of your index finger in the middle of your forehead and then drag it down, I would say maybe not 1.5 centimeters actually, because I'm doing it at the same time as I'm going through it. I would say 0.5 centimeter actually, based on my forehead. Yours may be different. We all have different size foreheads. So yeah, I mean, mine's 0.5 centimeter. So I'm about 1 centimeter above the middle of my eyebrows. And if you just press on the area as we're going through this video, just a gentle press, we might as well do an activation while we're here. So gentle press. And now I want you to press it 3 times. I'm going to say the number and then you press it. So I'll say either 1, 2, or 3. And when I say that number, I want you to press it. What I'm going to be doing is a light language activation within my mind while we're doing this. Okay. So 1, press. Release. 2, press. Release. 3, press. And release. Imagine you have the purest, brightest, shimmering white light entering your third eye. This light is straight from the God source. And it's just going to be going through your third eye at a very steady rate. And it's not doing anything major. It is just clearing out everything that does not serve you. And instead, it is being replaced with light codes. And it is raising the vibration within your mind, raising your thoughts, raising the health within your system. So you've been drawn to this video today because the gods, the universe, whoever you believe in, the higher will, the higher power, are calling you to raise your game. We have human beings on this planet at very different stages in life. When I'm assisting family members or friends or anybody else within the healing community or outside of the healing community, whenever I'm assisting them, I'm always mindful at the stage that they are at within their journey. Meaning, I understand the person. Are they somebody who is academic, or are they somebody who loves to do things with their hands? They're an electrician or a carpenter or a painter. Once we start to identify who we are speaking to, what their background is, and where they're at in their journey, i.e., are they spiritually evolved? Are they not spiritually evolved? When we start to identify this, and our third eye is literally winking, we can put it that way. It's literally blinking and winking and sparkling, and we're starting to identify who's in front of us and everything that they're beautifully made of. We're all made of different things. We are able to enhance. We can enhance our third eye, and we can enhance our perception. So the first stage of knowing who we are talking to, understanding the soul and the human being, where they're at their stage in their life, in their journey, opens our third eye. So that's understanding linked with our third eye. Meeting the soul at the light to light level and having the perception to see that they are their own unique individual, and we are respecting that. Understanding opens the third eye. Understanding who we are looking at, understanding who we are living with, understanding our pets, understanding our world. And this should be now gradually opening your third eye. Number 2, synthetic light versus pure light. So I've done extensive research now into light because I have always had a lot of light sensitivity in a way. I love the sun loves me. I have a healthy relationship with the sun. But if I was to now talk about synthetic light, as in lights inside our home, lights, flashing lights, or you know those lamps or those LED lights or those lights that are really sharp and uncomfortable. I'm even talking about those. So I'm focusing on light because sunlight enhances our third eye. Sunlight opens up our third eye. The more we are exposed to sunlight, the stronger our perception from our third eye. And also, the more we are exposed to sunlight, the more we take in from the third eye. So it's a mutual exchange. We're not just perceiving things from our inner world to our outer world. We're perceiving from the outer world to the inner world. If we are polluted with too much artificial lighting, which I was talking about before, if we're polluted with that inside lighting from the house or from the office, be very mindful of office environments, because they tend to have, unless if you are blessed with a beautiful office and a great organization, a big organization that are mindful to employee wellness and well-being, the artificial lighting often can have a very disturbing effect on the third eye. And artificial lighting can also have nasty effects, as in prolonged exposure. I'm talking about like hours and hours with back-to-back days, a lot of exposure, which many people that I've worked with and high functioning people that do very well in their careers, they are often exposed to this environment. So if you're exposed to the artificial lighting, it can also start to affect your heart rhythm, because our brain and heart has a link of brain and heart coherence. So if our brain is affected, our heart is affected. If our heart is affected, our brain is affected. And our spirit, though it's never affected, our higher self, our soul, is never affected. But what can happen is we can hear it less. So if we are affected in a bad way within our mind or a bad way within our heart, we may not be able to hear our soul as clearly as to when our heart rhythm is really steady and functioning with a lot of love, and our brain is functioning at a very optimum level. So be very mindful of artificial lighting, because it can throw your third eye out of balance. If you are exposed to artificial lighting for prolonged periods of time, what you can do is, the minute that you've left your work, start to reduce all artificial lights. So stop using your phone as much with your eyes, your physical eyes. Don't put the lights above your head in your bedroom. If you want to put candles on, safely put candles on and switch them off before you sleep. And just make sure that there's no direct artificial lighting on top of your head. Sometimes what I do is, in one of the small side rooms outside my room, I'll put a light on there and I'll let that light filter in. And I'll do that when I'm doing third eye meditations. So that's something that you guys can do. And that way you're not in the complete dark, but you're not getting that artificial light exposure, which means you've gone straight into balancing your third eye. Even if you've been exposed to artificial lighting for 3 days, the minute you start doing this, you're balancing your third eye. So the next point that I would love to share with you is, when we wake up in the morning, the sooner that we start to get ready, the quicker all of our chakras start to balance. I understand sometimes with work schedules, I have a very high work schedule also, that sometimes with work schedules and family commitments, I have a lot of family commitments also, and other duties and responsibilities, which I have also, that it's difficult. But the more that we can start our day and welcome the day on the freshest energy, i.e. after having a shower, clearing out properly, going to the toilet in the morning, washing our face, teeth, everything's very clean. And if you love makeup, put makeup on. Whatever you love your clothes, put your clothes on. Whatever you love, your lovely clothes, your lovely perfume, get dressed. Once you welcome the day by getting dressed and getting everything you love on, you start to pull in all the positive energy. The day will gift you back positive energy because you've started the day on that footing. I know some days you're going to miss, you'll be working on the laptop or doing lots of duties, and that's fine. But I'm saying the days that you do start on this note, I've noticed on the days that I've started on this note, my third eye is pulling information in much stronger than the days that I do not start like this. So however you feel that appropriate to your life, you can implement it. And another great thing, one of my friends, she always says to me, if you look good, you feel good, Jay. And I said, yeah, that's true. But sometimes you just want to chill out. She went, yeah, but when you look good, you feel good. And I was like, yeah, you are right. So even just these things that we say to each other as friends and humans, it does add up. So once you start your day on a fresh energy footing in terms of cleansing, shower, brushing your teeth, tongue scraping. If you're not sure what tongue scraping is, I would love for you to check it out. It's something that Mukesh used to speak to me about so many times a few years back. And it is a very strong Ayurvedic practice. So if you tongue scrape twice a day with a tongue scraper, it's like a U shape. The ones in England and the UK are like a flat, round, how do I explain it? Like a round flat top with a stick attached to it. And that round flat top has these small protrusions, usually like rubber, and you can just scrape your tongue with that. Even tongue scraping is a very strong practice in not only opening your third eye, but lining your chakras.